How you doing, Barb? Sorry, I wanted to go AFK, take a little break, and let things play through. So, apologies to chat. What are we looking at?
No worries. You got raided, by the way, so you should probably thank them. But
oh, who raided me? Oh, Joey MJ Taylor. Yeah. I watch him once in a while.
Yeah. Then for Blue 4, 3 terminals, non-sequential, all that good stuff. Terminal 3 could very well be all eggs in one basket. Comparing Terminal 3 to Terminals 1 and 2 is like, I mean, apples to oranges doesn't even cut it. It is just radically different. Terminal 1 is okay-ish. Terminal 2 kind of sucks.
Alright, so Blue 4 rocking...
Probably...
Gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so Blue 4 rocking G36Ks, they're Blue 4 based 5.56, independent rocking...
AKMs and AK-74s.
SA-58s, yeah.
545.
Interesting. So I'm sorry, what terminal sites would you... excuse me, what terminal sites would you hold?
3, and only 3. Take a look at 3 and then take a look at the other 2, and it doesn't seem like much of a
So 3 is a massive base.
Yeah. Terminal
2 is
2 buildings on the side of the road.
Okay. And Terminal 1
is a log cabin. Well, technically it's brick.
Well, if I was Blue 4, I'd go hold Terminal 3.
Yeah. I mean...
It's kind of, feels like a no-brainer there, but I'm sure Blue 4 will find a way to impress us.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I mean, just with... You could have all of Blue 4 just hold that perimeter along those 2 roads that make up Terminal 3, and you'd be set. For the most part, I think. I mean, they have some MO13s. You can station those pretty strategically, I think. I think there's space for them in there. But, like, Terminal 2, you'd have to bring an engineer in there to even make it partially defensible. Sightlines are all fucky with the hills and the rolling terrain. Terminal 1, you have this big open area to the west and the northwest. So it's kind of redeemable a little bit, but... Yeah, comparing to Terminal 3, it's like, no, don't even bother.
Alright, I mean, we're already starting to see vehicles move over to Terminal 3. It looks like we have Vic going over to Terminal 2. Now, the thing about upload sites is that they're really easy to set up explosive traps over, because you get a pop-up when they interact with the damn thing. So that's when you click it off, you know? So I'll be curious to see if we get any explosive traps today, but I don't know if we'll see any of those. But yeah, like everyone is literally going over to Terminal 3 here. That is most of the force. We still have 2 groups of M113s here as well. And then an unknown NATO guy just chilling. Excellent.
Yep, he's just vibing. It's Miller. It's
fucking Miller.
Was it Nemesis or Defensor? I think it was Nemesis. I'm wondering which side he's on.
It's Nemesis. He is part of A1 for Blue 4 with Skelly, Azariah, and Deander. We also see Reaper's Insanity, who came in from my chat in there. And they're also with One Riot, who did pretty well the last 2 rounds.
Oh, Night Owl almost sending his 113 flying with that hitting his tree.
Ooh! Almost had 2 113s ram into each other.
Ah, fuck.
So Joey, how's streaming been for you, man? Haven't talked to you in a hot second.
2 of the 113s apparently stopping to have a chat.
Well, at this point, I think Blue 4's plan is quite clear. If I was independent and I looked at this AO, I think I'd know what Blue 4 would set its defensive lines on. What I'd want Blue 4... Yeah, go ahead.
But no, I was just agreeing with you.
So if I was Blue 4, though, I wouldn't, have everyone on defense. I would have people ready to, do some outflanks here. For example, this northwestern barn. Put a few guys in there. Wait for Independent to start encircling, and you could probably have a few. Actually, no, that barn's a horrible spot. What's a better? What's a good? I guess the barn's a little more to the west, because then you can at least use the forest to go around. But what's a good building that's in the AO on the edge here? But kind of out of the way. You got some compounds to the northeast. You do have the Yellow T building, but you can't bring anyone on the second story to hide them. But I'd literally have a little fire team tucked away to go outflank any advance, because usually when you have a small force outflanking a big force, they do a lot more harm to the enemy force than just wasted manpower.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this one is going to be very cut and dry. I could see them kind of pushing out a little to the northeast of Terminal 3. Those two long barns and that compound.
I feel that, Joey. I feel that.
Some intersections. Might be good to have a team, maybe two out towards there. But for the most part, I mean, they have that big open field that they can defend from the tree line, which you can see them already doing with these H barriers and stuff like that. Let's see, for an eastern flank, kind of similar deal. They have hills kind of creating a natural wall around the whole place. I mean, I'm not seeing a ton of downsides to just piling everyone in here like they're doing right now.
I mean, so if I was Blue 4, focusing on Terminal 3, Independent is either going to come from the west or the northeast. Maybe they'll come from the south. But I wouldn't, actually no, knowing FNF and seeing their commanders, no, I would expect an attack from the south as well. Quite possibly a pincer maneuver between forces that would go take Terminal 1 and 2, and then an outflanking force to the south, but it might also come from the north. So I would, again, I'd probably have one of the M240s just run scout patrol. A few hundred meters from the Blue 4 base. It's slow to do it, but you don't really have anything else that's better. But I would try to find where Independent's going to come from, because since Blue 4 doesn't really have any units outside of defending the terminals themselves, they kind of have a little bit, you see, with Mosh, Daniel, Buckets, and Vagrant on the left side. They're on a rock, but you need something a little further right to also watch that, and that's actually the Matt team. Interesting. So they're going to try to hold the T intersection coming in to go to Terminal 1. That's actually not a bad idea. And if they need to, they can maneuver, but they also got some pretty good sight lines to the north where the other... it's a little weak right there, but they could reposition to hit something.
Yeah, I mean...
I think they're going to aim for that BTR, but I mean, the UAZs would also be good targets of opportunity. Hell, any vehicle loaded with guys at this point would be a good target of opportunity here.
Yeah, I mean, it almost feels like... I don't even want to say cliche, but obvious, this whole scenario. I mean, even from the map, you can tell what's going to be defended and what's not going to be defended.
Let's be honest, though.
This is weird. This feels weird to me.
No, I get it, because this is a round 3. Everyone's tired, especially the EU guys that have been playing, usually it's 6 rounds, but in this case it's 5 because EU had 2 rounds today. So, it's more simplistic. It makes it easier.
Uh-oh.
What?
So
I see it.
Truck. Okay, sorry. I guess he's testing the safe start invincibility.
Right?
Ooh. Well, there goes that truck.
Wasn't being used anyway.
But yeah, I think a lot of people are tired, so they're just kind of going, fuck it. Looks like they have a decent force heading westward.
Yeah, no, if I was independent, I'd hit Terminal 1, then Terminal 2, then focus all the forces on Terminal 3, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go for the weaker terminals first to test Blue 4's resolve, and then probably save Terminal 3 for last, where they can safely assume that Blue 4 is going to have most of its defenses. But that means there's not going to be any surprises last second of scrambling to get other terminal sites done if they hit a snag on Terminal Site 1. It's 3, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm interested in what you propose with your pincer maneuver.
Yes, Iceberg, I watched it happen. It was beautiful.
Get those out of the way.
Absolutely beautiful.
They're weaker. And then additionally using that positioning to do honestly, if they're able to, they could do a full encirclement, and that could really fuck them over.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at that point it would boil down to time, because the amount of time it would take for them to get down, clear both of those terminals, hack them, and move on and pierce this objective. It could be close. It could be close.
I think Independent's literally going to ride the map border, which is
like we saw with,
just cut off from the zone, yeah. But they're going to ride that far western flank down south.
Oh,
the one
that
thing
is dirty.
One thing they got to fear, though, is that MAT team has now gone on the offense. It's mounted up in a Vic at the edge of the Blue 4 border. I think it's going to go convoy hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they could totally ride the edge of this map and get right up to Terminal 1. So they're definitely going to speed through this one. I mean, it is round 3. People usually slow down, but Independent's going to speed right up. And they got Anderson with them, who's the guy in charge of everything. So if he says it's fine, then it's fine, right?
I guess so.
There goes the op.
It's like having you or Sniper clear something.
In TSB, exactly.
Yeah, TSB, yeah.
There we go. So
Yeah,
Blue 4 MAT team
dirty,
just... they hit something.
Immediately?
Yeah, they did a weird flip. That or a weird U-turn, but...
Wait, no, he's going back there. The guy driving probably opened his map or something, and
Yeah.
it just did a weird...
No, he just did a weird U-turn, so I checked on that real quick. Independent, they've got some good spacing for their VIX, so it's not too bad. We also have another force coming down, so it's probably going to be a pincer movement. I'm willing to bet it's a force split to go take Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 as quick as they can.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like they're sending anyone down there towards Terminal 3. Although they are following the MSR, so they may divert a bit more east when they get the chance. Time will tell, I guess. What's interesting to note,
Now we wait with bated breath.
Is that I don't think Blue 4 has any 50 cal HMGs. Just those M113s have
Nope.
M240s.
It was only 240s. They don't have anything higher than 7.62.
So it's gonna take a AT shot to take out the Green 4 BTR. Yeah, it's only one asset, but having it
It can make or break this op, though. That's definitely the most powerful asset in the entire AO.
yeah, because
and Blue 4
it's contained completely, not like the 113.
But Blue 4, they don't have the reloadable RPGs. They have the AT4s per squad. So they got one shot of AT and then the MAT guy, and that's it. So if that BTR is able to avoid shots, it'll be golden. However, I'm going to give credit to FNF. I've seen some pretty Eander-worthy AT shots in Friday Night Fights. See what I did there?
Oh, yeah.
See what I did there?
I can... No?
Okay. For reference, Eander... I mean, he's the guy that knocked out 3 vehicles in round 1. He's one of the best AT guys I know. He's better than me with the damn thing. But...
Well, that's not saying much.
Fuck off. Just trying to kill time here because Green 4 is riding the MAT barrier. We got the MAT team that's repositioned. Hats off to the MAT team for predicting this. They might be able to catch this independent truck on its own as it continues down the MSR.
This straightaway is perfect for an ambush.
12 dudes.
And he's Buckets is the one who got that heli kill, wasn't it? In the first round?
Yes.
So he's already proven himself to be on his A game today.
Okay,
and,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Barb. That doesn't mean much because that was a giant ass static target 50 meters away. But I mean, he knows what he's doing with the Carl Gustav. Let's go with that.
Don't tell me that you know people who would not make that, who would miss that shot. A big off.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Friday Night Fights has really good PvP guys. Now they're gonna hear the other flank of vehicles move away. That might turn their attention away from this one truck though. Buckets needs to go back and look at the. Yep. All right, here we go. Buckets, no, Buckets. Buckets. Yes. All right, here we go. No, Buckets. Buckets.
He didn't see it. There, he sees it.
All right, come on, Buckets. It's out of range though.
What are you doing? What? The one to his east?
Oh.
They just let pass?
Yeah.
With 12 people filled to the brim. They didn't see it. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, he saw it, but then he turned around again. So I think they're going to remount and try to chase one of these vehicles down. But yeah, that was infuriating. Or they could wait for more vehicles to come down, but they're thinking that this is the right side push and they just missed it. So, infuriation.
I mean, that's 12 people in that fucking truck, and they're getting out now. That could have been amazing. Even if they didn't kill them all, that would have condemned them to a long walk to the nearest objective. But,
not true in my opinion, because there's more Vics out, but they're gonna now try to follow this vehicle in, and they might get caught out of position now. Hunters become the hunted, but I'm not seeing any rear security by this element. And BLUFOR's gonna drive right into him.
And yeah, they were going to hunt the fucking truck.
He's so immediately shot at, but that's giving away Independent's position. Clown getting tapped in the face. He was the guy with the LR.
Oh, wow. And yeah, they were not expecting this. Green 4 are taking...
See, but this is the Matt team guy for BLUFOR. You don't want to see this. Now you're seeing Coda mow down two BLUFOR guys right off the bat. Bucket's trying to counter to hit Coda. But now there's more vehicles coming. These guys are going to get encircled. They do. They honestly do. Mashi's getting the driver's seat. Bucket's getting the back. More smokes need to be popped, but they are holding here instead.
The BTR's rolling up behind them. They need... I mean, it could work out where Buckets does a martyr play and gets the BTR, but dies.
Coda, Neptune, Shade flanking around on the right. BLUFOR's done here. This is going to be it.
Oh, yeah, this little flanking team, this is it.
Yep.
This is a kill team.
Bucket's seen it coming, but yeah, 3 against 1. There's nothing really had there. Mosh now also being caught in a one-on-one fight. Shape pushing up to the car to reload as Mosh switches to his handgun. Runs in the smoke, gets knocked out by a stray shot and killed. And now that's going to give Independent the Matt rifle with an assistant for extra rockets and a car to transport it all in.
And so that's going to be another thing to help counter those 113s for Green 4.
It just became a lot harder for BLUFOR to kill that BTR.
And they still have those AT4s, which one rocket should be able to do the job, but single shots means they don't have any margin for error.
Now we're back to waiting. I'm going to go ahead and ask my chat. Chat, how do you think this is going to go down? BLUFOR's already lost an entire team of dudes. If we scroll down, Independent had 1 squad lead KIA and 2 members KIA'd and a few extra downs, but they're going to be medic backup. So 3 to 4 trade, but BLUFOR losing that that Matt rifle is going to be very, it hurts. Like, if they just waited, but they wouldn't have known that because they thought that was the push. They should have just taken that AT shot instead of holding, and, yeah, bit them in the ass. They got hungry, but this is round 3, and people do stuff like that all the time, so, oof.
Well, I think this is Finn the Nut Hungry, but anyway, yeah, BLUFOR has almost completely consolidated into Terminal 3. One lone guy, the Green Shade V with that M240 Bravo, just watching go for Terminal 2. Just
what round is this? This is round 3, third and final.
Meanwhile, everyone else is at Terminal 3, having a party, getting drunk, not observing social distancing, and having a good time while they wait for their impending doom.
They just gotta wait for it. I mean, we do have Green Shade overwatching Terminal 2 with a machine gun. Not gonna lie, that could be...
I just mentioned him.
You did? Okay, no, you're right. I
We
tuned
do
out
it
there.
to each other.
We're doing it to each other, but
We're both fucking idiots. It's all good.
he does have a 240 with it though, and he's just waiting there. He's just staring out the window
Send in Goat Team
like a
6
creeper.
now.
But
Oh man.
that's a pretty tough angle for him, to be perfectly honest, because the building, the little box building's right in the way. Hey, Joey, thanks for the tier 1 sub, man. Hope streaming's going okay. Hope the server stuff's going okay. Hope you're staying safe on COVID, and I hope you have been enjoying the Friday night fights after your raid. I don't know. Green 4 is going to consolidate. I feel like the southern group is going to push on Terminal 1, give the all clear, so the northern group's going to push to Terminal 2, and then it's going to just go out on Terminal 3. But we are seeing a 240 Bravo 113 being pushed out here. It popped a little bit of smoke. I don't know why. I guess just a stroll. But it's going to now go hunting for independent forces coming from the north. But it's probably not going to do much, because independent's all on the left flank by now. But I see the... Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, we're talking about them coming from the east, coming from the south, and working the flanks. But I think even if they just all, came together for a big push coming from the west, using this force might be one of the better avenues of approach for Green 4.
Yeah, right.
We already talked about the northwest
F and
approach
F is
with the
great,
big
man.
field being a death trap. North is a bit better,
Biggest
but the
PvP
roads
vent I
really
know about, at
tight
least.
and narrow. I think it would be a tough sell to attack. But from the southwest, using, a lot of low ground to maneuver through, lots of stuff to conceal, having infantry push up and screen for the vehicles could really get them close enough to be effective without exposing them to suppressing or defending fire.
Like a pirate chowder.
Send in Goat Team 6
I love
now.
That moment you leave your
Shout out
GF
to
stranded on
Outcast
the
with
road
the
cause you
call
are
out.
an esports game caster.
And I'm interested to see
Wow,
how
Outcast.
Independent is going to react to Terminal
Wow.
1 being
Ouch.
completely abandoned.
Fuck you too, buddy.
Because
I don't have a
we've
car.
seen it before.
If I had a car, I would have
But at
gone
the
and
same
grabbed her,
time,
but I don't
like-
have a fucking car right now, so there's not really much I
don't
can
know.
fucking
they
do
might
about
rush Terminal
it.
2. They might
Feel
take
free to go
Terminal
get her
2
chicken
much more
nuggies.
slowly
Jerk.
in anticipation, but we shall see.
Outcast is bullying me because of Bloodwing got a flat tire today, but I can't do anything about it because I don't have a car right now. So now he's giving me shit for it. But meanwhile, Independent's going to capture Terminal Site 1. Now we've got global chat tied to the spectator slot, so we can see markers that are put down. So Pierce is marking Platoon 1 going to Terminal 2 and Platoon 2 going to Terminal 1. Where is Pierce a part of, though? Is that Blue 4 making fake marks? Yes, it is. So he's trying to fuck with Op 4 there by putting some global marks down. He's marked trenches down at the radio
tower.
yeah, but those marks are going to be taken with a grain of salt, to be
That's
honest.
amazing.
I mean,
Yep,
it's the lawn
Anderson-
game.
Anderson, Coolbreeze, and Nutty Person pushing into the objective building, clearing it out. top
Okay, so
to
if you want to
bottom.
come over, though, we make some
And
fucking
it's gonna be
baller
very
homemade
soon when they
chicken
discover
nuggets.
it. And yeah, we're already having
It
that
only
second
costs
team
like
push
$10
over
if
towards
you get
Terminal
everything
2,
from
so
H
it
Mart,
might be
especially the
a
chicken.
bit
$2.50
quicker
for
on
like
the turnaround between the first
40
two
to 50
objectives
nuggies
than
worth
I
of chicken.
thought it
It's
would
great.
be. And they're supported
From
by
a
the
full-on chicken breast.
BTR and the UAZs. People are getting back in their cars already. And
Yeah, I can link it to you.
Yeah, which is good because we've already burned some time, but
Oh, it's not enough because it's gonna be
not at all.
still another 40 minutes, give or take. Little under 40 minutes, actually. But yeah, now Pierce is deleting those markers. There's Terminal 1's hack. 2-minute timers for this one. Let's look at Blue 4's defenses, though. Let's have a touch at this one. So,
yes.
they're doing a really good job. You see some fortified bunkers being put on one of the tall buildings on the southwestern flank. I really like that. But they also have some more dug internally, and there's a
Oh my
dead
God.
guy on the
probably a crash.
tower. Yeah, because I'm not seeing his skull either, so probably a hard crash. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Blue 4 is doing a really good job consolidating. I don't like some of these really open buildings that they're a part of, but again, trying to do that space defense strategy. Here it's going to work a lot better because it's a lot more consolidated, and it's going to leave a lot of room for Blue 4 to do maneuvers. The one weakness this has, though, is a direct southeastern attack. That flank is completely exposed, and there's not really any cover looking in that direction, with the exception of right at the terminal, which, if I was independent, I would try to exploit that.
Yeah, now looking southwest from that tall building with the bunkers on top, they have great eyes into that defilade that I was just praising. So if they were to follow that, they'd be very well exposed. So yeah, I think southeast now, I agree with you, it would be the best avenue of approach, but it's a matter of getting there and getting to the
one weakness
other side of the objective.
About those bunkers, though, is if the BTR-70 pulls up, it has a lot of different angles where it could fire at that position and definitely get first shot. But I'm actually not seeing any AT up here. I would definitely, yeah, of the bunker building to the southwest. I would have definitely thrown a stick up there or something, because
yeah.
let's give them a warm welcome shot. I mean, otherwise those guys are just gonna get picked off by the it's like a 50 round belt for the 14.5, and I think 250 rounds for the 7.62. It's either 100 or 250 for BTRs and BRDMs. I never remember properly. There's the beep going off for hack 1 complete. And there's the explosion. I love how there's actually some green 4 guys that went up to the trench position, and now they're holding that spot. They got jebaited by global markers. I love it.
No, they've successfully taken an enemy position.
Ah, you're right.
That's what they are reporting.
Barbarian, can you point out where the enemy trenches are that were marked then, please?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Excellent answer.
I can, in fact, point out the trenches. I'm just not going to right now. I don't feel like it. Thank you.
Imagine if AT was the one that got crashed, but we didn't see any. Actually, it might have rolled down the hill.
Yeah, they should get moving soon. We're seeing those UAZs and BTR.
It's a very good point.
Maneuver around that junction to the west of Terminal 2.
All right.
We'll see what Green Shade's able to do. I don't think it's going to be much, honestly. But he might, if he can take down 1 or 2 and make them cautious, instill that Viet Cong guerrilla warfare fear into them. I think that'll help burn some time.
Hold up. We got a power play going here. Blue 4 is attacking independent spawn. Why they're doing it, I do not know. But I think they just drove up there to check what independent was taking, so they know independent have fielded. Oh, that's up there. Put some smoke out.
No, Lyra, it's like when you send a unit, and when you're using, you send a unit as a QRF, and you forget about them for 30 minutes, you just go like, where are they? Oh, they're behind.
Oh, there they are, yeah.
They went off on an adventure by themselves.
Good call. So, now, we're gonna watch Green Shade become the Green Man.
The biggest
He is going to be the new Audrey Hotto, and he's already started by causing 2 losing connections. Are they going to turn into disconnects?
Are those Fist and Dreek?
I don't know where either of them are.
Those might have both been on Green 4. Yeah, Fist is Green 4. I can't find Dreek though, but Fist was Green 4.
So by the way, one of the unconscious guys for Independent bled out, so it's 4 deaths to 4 deaths. So Independent still has... Yep. So it was Mirror who was the squad medic. But now you're having these cars drive up. I'm wondering if Green Shade is going to see that. He might just be playing recon here.
Yeah, I'm looking from his position.
I'm first person him too, yep.
Anything. It is just so cluttered with foliage.
It's hunting. All right, come on. You know, if Shade intends to actually use his position to shoot, he should have shot this window out so he could bipod it. But I think he's literally just
Yeah.
here to scout instead. Which
I mean,
is
he could
weird
come
why you'd
shots
have
to
a...
you.
I,
Yeah,
I,
like a 240.
maybe he's gonna try to get
Okay.
behind them, but he could also get breached. It's a weird call here.
Who knows? I mean, Green Force starting to surround the Terminal 2. They're not seeing anything or anyone. They're being cautious on approach, and rightfully so.
Green Shade seen
So-
some movement. He's gonna catch
Mags
Mags
is
running
running
into the
in.
building as well as Vong.
Yeah, Mags doesn't see anyone. Bonk doesn't see anyone.
He's pulling the gun out on a different window. Sets up the bipod.
Oh.
Watching sideways go in. Here's the blown out window. There's a
Hack
terminal
started.
hack. Yeah, so he's using that other window to scout from because it left a really small slit to reduce his profile. Now he's at this open, broken out window to bipod on. I'm watching his first person to see if he tries to line up a shot here. Decent idea to kill zone, but he's starting to get stopped by some of the trees here.
Yeah, it's interesting how coincidental, like, because the Green 4 guys, they're not staying in the middle of the road. They consider this hostile territory, and rightfully so. So they're not, leaving themselves open to an ambush like this that Green Shade is trying to do. So it's very favorable for them. And Green Shade, yeah, he's put his gun back on his back, and he's biding his time because they're not giving him an opportunity. Still being very, very
That's
smart
good.
with this, in my opinion.
No, but I like the idea of having a machine gunner stay back and try to make a kill zone out of this. He might get an opportunity here as he notices independent cross, but he just has to be patient. But if he can knock out 5 guys, he's going to make this even. And it looks like he spotted a few guys opening up.
And we have a hardcore charge to
2 kills right off the bat.
Wow. And that Dishkim is now going to open up on those tracers. Pretty accurate guesses. And he needs to just
He
lay
needs to
low.
reload the box.
Reload the box and lay low. If he just goes prone in that warehouse in that second floor, they're not going to find him. They're guessing, but they don't know for sure. I say as they douse the building he's in. Oh, he might go and try and get Pyroman.
This is actually pretty fucking entertaining. I don't like where he's bipoding because he's right next to a bunch of open windows here. He needs to reload that box too because it's only 100 rounds. He probably dumped 25 to 30 in those 2 guys.
And his foot's poking out through the wall as well. And boom. I've always been disappointed that that never destroys the building that the terminal is in.
It's not big enough to. And then some buildings don't destroy. But you're right, even the ones that are good to destroy, they don't happen. So Op 4...
no, break. Terminal 2. Cavalry's coming in.
Oh no, from the rear. But Op 4 is going to try a southern attack, which is where Terminal 3 is the weakest.
Base Spirit isn't into 240. He's poking out the back with his G36.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. They're going to go rescue Green Shadow. And he's fired. I mean, they just drove right next to Saber, who's the MAT team gunner for Independent. No, he stole... That's the Carl Gustav he stole from the Blue Format team.
He's literally just...
Is he just buying time for fucking Green Shade so they forget about him?
I guess so. Pyroman's still looking at the warehouse. He hasn't forgotten.
Just added a bunch of smoke.
It's just fucking look at me tactics, dude. We've been over this. You've rammed me
works,
down
yeah.
my throat more times
Yeah.
than I can remember.
But usually that's in the case of, active firefights going on to make people get tunnel vision. That was just
Distraction.
biggest dickus.
And it's worked. Like, look, all the infantry, they've completely forgotten about it. Rack is kind of looking at the building, not too much.
Who's Green Shade? I don't remember Green Shade. Oh, whatever. Let's move off. I cannot believe that
worked.
worked.
I don't remember.
Was there
Wait,
gunfire?
How'd those 2 guys die? Do you remember? No, dude.
No.
like, they just,
No, it's like Skyrim NPCs. Must have been my imagination.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. Green Shade getting 2 free kills, and all it took was an M113 driving by to make everyone forget about it. Classic
the Virgin
Diagro.
UAZ driver, the Chad M113
Oh
crew.
my god. See, now is Green Shadow's gonna open up again, get more free kills! Gets Wanderer knocked out, Fire Direct gets him knocked out! 3rd free kill, he is now getting some return fire! Oh my
That's
god!
accurate.
He's gonna stop this entire left flank from attacking! What the
That's
fuck?
another flank. They're sizable enough. If they're able to get in, they should be good. But yeah, without the support of this,
I love
detachment,
it.
These are the heavy machine guns. This is the BTR, the armor. Like they are gonna need these assets in order to push in, and Green Shade is keeping them occupied. This is very, very well done for them. Or for
Green Shade
Blue.
laying low. I mean, if a one unlucky 14.5mm pierces in there, he's dead. Because that headshot,
Oh, yeah.
even if its velocity speed's reduced from going through the sheet metal, it's still gonna hit him. Same with the 12.7s.
Ooh, and they're spraying down that second floor.
I mean, he's making them burn ammo though. That's great.
What's interesting is that he hasn't opened any of the
Tom
doors,
working on
so
Wanderer.
He's not
Yep.
made an attempt to look like he's left. He's not made an attempt.
And the
to
113 driving by, almost getting a run overkill. They're not allowed to do that, but distracting
Oh.
with the smoke. But are the UAZs gonna try to run him down? Because the UAZs could
that might
totally
be a
run
problem.
down those Vics. Well, then
That might be a
Bassbeard could
problem.
switch to the 240 Bravo and try to suppress. But Jesus Christ,
I don't know why he's hanging out the back. There's
What?
no way he's out of ammo.
what is this strategy? No, because he's laying low. He's waiting for them to de-aggro again. He just reloaded a new box too. How is this working?
If we don't know what we're doing, they can't possibly know what we're doing.
How is this working? Green Forest like, we're gonna ignore the fact that he just like murdered 3 people and injured a
Yeah.
4th. Like, fuck.
Tom's just picking up Wanderer. They're just kind of walking away together. Pyroman's still on the trail. Like he's got this guy in his sights, and good on him for doing so. Honestly.
I'm gonna quote something someone in chat just said. Jaeger did. This is some really good asymmetric warfare. Like,
Oh, yeah.
this is one of
Like,
the most creative plays I've ever seen in Friday Night Fights, and it's worked.
I made the joke earlier about
Yeah.
Green Shade, pulling VC and guerrilla tactics, and that's actually what he's doing. He has one guy with one machine gun.
He could still
with
look
some
out,
help
though,
from
and
the 113.
he could-
He's got what, 4 downs or 4 kills or 3
Poor
kills and a
Tom.
down.
He could
And
look
yeah,
out to
all
where
this
he
stuff-
shot those guys earlier and get 2 more free kills because Tom's trying to bandage
no.
Wreck up. Vonk doesn't
Right.
realize that he's dead. Or no, I think he does actually.
Oh. Nope, Tom's still medicing. Just wasting those medical supplies.
Hell Jumper, thank you so much
Oh,
for the tier 1
man,
sub, my
this has
man. I
been-
hope you keep enjoying the ops. I hope you get a kick out of this. Green Shady's crawling around. He might try to go for it again.
Oh, we have Twig King Frank and Warlords kind of probing the southern tip of Terminal 3.
Yep.
Just kind of doing some recon.
Hold up.
hopefully not
Hold
trying
up.
to engage
Green
anything.
Shadow, he's looking. He's hunting again. He's shooting at the car.
Yep, they're both still going. They're getting out of it now. Ooh, those are some hits though. Those are good.
If he looks a little more to the left, he
no,
might
that's
catch
a
the
gunner.
infantry out of position. Oh my gosh. He's reloading in the open though. He might
There's
be
a
able
few
to
between
get a few
Shade
more
and that
kills here.
infantry.
So the scoping isn't 100%
Decent that
accurate for
gunner,
our
though,
views.
So that's pretty good.
See some movement, he's firing at it. Ooh, he scoped out just as he would have seen more movement on the left. Hats off to Green Shade, man. I'm not going to forget his name for a while. This was a really good play. But the main fight is about to begin.
Yep. And we have the war hero Bassbeard and Boston coming in. down
so
from
we
the
knocked
south.
him out,
and
but he's
they're gonna catch the attention of Twig King Frank and Warlords. They hear the
Independent
tracks
firing
and-
way to the north. Was there anything to the north there?
Nope. There was
Oh.
jack fucking shit to the
I think
north.
they're delirious now. They think Green Shade is everywhere.
It's the VC, dude. It's the VC against partisans. It's like you
They're
can't
still
prepare
smoking
for
this
that.
fucking
Well, you
area.
can, but they obviously haven't. As
Fucking-
Bassbeard does a great drift right into a rock.
Right into a rock. Hold up, we got an unconscious guy now. Is that,
Conscious guy. What?
Why is
that
Wanderer
the
on-
UAZ?
I don't know. What is this
I
round?
think he's just sitting.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
think
gonna
that-
go into 15 minutes in 7 minutes. We're under 25 minutes remaining. No, 27 minutes remaining. Blue 4 could
I mean,
stall this
that'll
out.
leave some time, but we'll see.
Green Shady knows he's got time to move up now. He's got his handgun out too. Gee, what a fucking Chad, man. Holy shit.
And they're still shooting to the north. and I don't
Dude,
know
fuck the VC, man. They're everywhere. Independent
They're in
is
the trees.
spooketh. They are
in
it's a
the
spooky
trees.
month. They are spooked and fucking Bassbeard's still like putting all this goddamn smoke out because those 113s they have like 999 set as the smoke grenade thing, so it's
a smoke
infinite.
generator, yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally the engine making smoke, and then, and he's just going on circuits. He's not even giving a fuck about going back to friendly forces. He has no reason to even fucking care. And I don't think he even necessarily spotted anything. He's just like spooking them. Because even just hearing that 113, you can see Nutty Person, Wells, and that whole team, they dropped. They did not shoot a single bullet. They did not get shot at by a single bullet. And they still were effective in delaying this attack and burning more time. These are people who know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, so Iceberg's pointing out the whole point of this 113 is simply just put smoke out to distract, all to delay the movement of Independent. I mean, it's working. We're down to the last 20 minutes now. As long as they keep going around smoking and making Independent stop and try to engage away from the AO, that's eating up time. Also, Blue 4, the guys on the bunker building spotted the 3 Independent guys moving up.
The little scouting force, yeah, but they may be getting spotted intentionally. These
fuck?
guys
Is
coming
that
in
a-
from the east.
what rifle
having
is
them,
that?
draw
That's a Scar.
attention away towards the southwest.
That was like a PSG-1 or
Would
something.
expose these guys, especially the ones on the roof who are laying
It's a cool
down.
black Scar, though. I like it.
So we shall see. I
No,
love
the
Indigo
113
Fox's
just took a
position.
hit!
Oh, it drove into the killing field that they were shooting at.
Oh! Boston turning
Bas-
in. Bassbeard hit. Oh no, the UAZ's now
UAZ.
gonna run it down.
And he's going after this
No, my smoky boy. Oh, but the UAZs are now starting to get engaged.
Oh no, and he hits a tree and loses his front wheels.
Ah, fuck. You see, Blue 4, they planned ahead. They don't even know where they're being shot at from. Pyro gets hit.
And Pyro gets down.
I will say,
Changer is shooting
Oh!
at fucking nothing.
yeah, they don't know where the shot's coming from. I will say Blue 4 did a really, I think it was Misu who's getting these shots. Yep, 1 kill on him. Probably knocked out Pyro too. Really great job to Blue 4 for placing that tree right there to catch Independent off guard. I mean, classic tactics. And these gunners still have no idea what they're doing. I don't know why they're stopping under contacts. They're in a kill zone. Why would you stop? You're a mobile,
The
you're a
first one-
quick moving mobile Vic. You need to keep going.
The first one stopped because they hit a tree and popped
I
over
know,
their front tires.
but the
And
second
the
one-
second one,
Where's
yeah.
the smoke
And-
grenades? Where's the
And
concealment?
Bassbeard's back up. Bassbeard and Boston are both up, and they're getting the heck out of Dodge.
Yes, all they need is Boston to bandage Bassbeard. They need to hit that smoke again to conceal themselves from that BTR-80.
Ooh, that's an accurate
Actually, it's a 70.
14.5.
And Shade, he's trying to line up some shots here, but he's still far out. He needs to move a bit closer. But this Eastern attack force that Independent has is getting dangerously close, but we are 3 minutes away from the 15-minute call.
And I'll tell you what, Blue 4, they're not taking this bait. You're still seeing a good, not quite full 360, I don't think, but damn near close.
He's going.
Watching all vectors of approach and not abandoning their position to go and investigate what gunfire is happening. They have some kind of leadership is telling them to stay put. This is your sector. You care about this and only this until I say otherwise. Which is how this needs to be done. This is amazing from Blue 4. Combined with the interference, I'm not gonna call it, but I'm betting on Blue 4 to win.
All right, it's still either way, because look at the distance of the terminal site with the massive Independent force coming in, and look at the small amount of Blue 4 guys in between them and the terminal itself. It can still go either way. because
Oh,
there's
I
still.
agree. And they can still have the rug pulled out from under them.
Oh
But
my
I'm saying,
God, what are
the
they?
Setup that Blue 4 has.
What are they doing?
what-
They drove right
what?
into the BTR again.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that as Caster's curse and just like say fucking lobotomize them with my commentary, because holy shit. And
Well-
there that goes.
So that was Saber with the
Bastard
commandeered AT4, excuse me, not AT4, Carl Gustav blowing that vehicle up.
Seriously, yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
By the way, Boston, oh no, that's 2 deaths. Never mind. I thought I got 2 kills. I'm like, how did he get 2 kills from that? But now Independent's starting to close the gap. 15-minute warning is going to be called in about a minute and a half. But Independent this close to that spot, unless Blue 4 pulls some really good PvP and rearranges their units to go deal with that from the northern flank to the southern, Independent could easily steamroll this defensive line. But I'm seeing names like Victor Koak, Skelly, Galil, Night Owl, Nemesis and Flying
Oh, here we
Finn.
go.
I mean, Pierce even.
Butters and Kevin need to figure out what the fuck is going on around
Victor
them.
just got bamboozled there. But we got that Overwatch tower.
Butters and Kevin. No, look at Anderson. Anderson made his way to the guard post.
Oh,
next to
picked
Kevin and
off.
Butters without being detected. So he might be able to poke through the window and get both of these guys.
That defensive line on that guard tower doing some work. Also, we have Green Shade, unfortunately going down at our core, but he was able to get another kill. Hold up, I'm gonna look up Green Shade real quick. Only 2 kills total. That should be a lot more. Had to have been at least 4 because he got 3 kills in the initial,
immediately, yeah.
and then I saw another dead body over there, so he was on 5. I don't know why it's saying he only has 2, but
Big push coming in eastern tip of
Yep.
objective 3. They got a fire team in and treat this like D-Day. They gotta cross
guy's
the,
down, yeah,
the
'cause
open
he's too
area,
much in the open.
Get into that meaty goodness inside once they break that shell.
Anderson's scaring me with this position. He could easily look out the window and take some guys out. But
Apparently got shot. Holland going down on the roof.
there's the 15-minute call.
Mm-hmm. And we need to see more support from these guys on the rooftops providing Overwatch. Matozo, Fisher, they're starting to turn over there now. Erickson in the warehouse, I think, is looking that way too. So they're reacting well enough, and if they can keep this Western force away, that could be.
So real quick, I think the Green 4 attack to the north is going, northwest is going to be useless because they're at the edge of a tree line in the top part of a kill zone, and they're being suppressed by Blue 4. Also, that BTR 80 is toasted right now. Absolutely toasted. So that I did hear an AT4 shot earlier, so that thing's down.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So it's up to this. I heard an AT4 shot earlier, like about a minute ago. So I'm willing to bet that was it.
Phoenix Overlord. There's an AT4 at his feet. I think he's the one who got it.
Oh, again, old guard TSB. We train them well. Actually, no. What's that? Trains them well. So good shot by Phoenix there. Draco, thank you so much for the resub.
Northwestern Force being there and engaging.
T5 Bay is part of the
these guys like Ash,
29th
Phoenix
ID.
Overlord, it's keeping them
So I would
away
assume
from
T4 Herb is
the
also part of
bigger
that group,
actual push.
as well.
Even
So
though they're
29th
getting
ID.
hurt here and there, they lost
Which
the
I would assume
BTR
is
and all
infantry
that.
division.
BTR, that is unequivocally a bad thing for Green 4, but they're keeping this group occupied.
I assume that gun's disabled too. Mannerheim taking some shots. Multiple hits going in his legs. I think he's trying to get in the gun to make sure it's still working. I'm not seeing any movement of it, so I think it's fully disabled. That's gotta suck. But those Green 4 guys, they need to pull back, mount up in some sort of vehicle and reposition. I don't see any Vix though, so I have to kind of flank around on the southwestern, or excuse me, the western flank. But Independent, I mean, their numbers are getting crunched here. I don't know. I mean, we got some more guys that have started pushing along the western flank for Blue 4, forcing them off of those bunker towers to alleviate the eastern flank coming in. We just had some explosive traps go off, but they were fruitless, unfortunately. And I mean, it's neck and neck right here.
Yeah, Erickson's up in that gray warehouse. He just took out one guy over on the eastern flank. Great little two-tap. And yeah, that's still in front. Tweaking's gotten in. Warlords and Dooley are trying to bust in. As Blue 4 vacates the area for them.
Yeah, Blue 4 needs to call more guys from the western flank to pull in, because otherwise they're probably going to have the terminal taken right out from under their nose. But I assume when the 2-minute timer warning for the terminal goes off, you're going to see everyone on the western flank for Blue 4 pull in immediately.
Ooh, shock infantry tactics coming in, but
Yep.
just hitting an empty fucking cistern.
Honestly, the western, southwestern group, all of these guys behind this building and whatnot, this needs to collapse. And they need to go and just try to recapture a defensive line outside of this building, because it's going to start getting very messy.
Yeah, the doors itself are on the southwestern side. I think that's the only way actually in there. No, there is also a door.
There's a
on
side door.
Yeah, it's a little side door too. So having 2 entrances kind of splits it up. Good for the attackers. I don't know.
Skelly and Galil in
Excited to
here,
see how it
though.
plays out either way.
And
Ooh,
Azariah and
going up
Pierce,
the
really good players. I love how Cole and Cullen are up here, though, on the eastern building, having the high ground, doing what they can. Anderson trying to throw a grenade up there. Beautiful throw on Cullen!
But I think those pipes actually just saved him.
But unfortunately, the guy that was up here with Cullen is now down. So that 249 being lost, which is a shame. Also, this was, I just realized this. This was an enhanced scopes battle. Blue 4 has,
Magnified,
yep, magnified optics.
So, on Cole's position, Quigley and Hoyt have reached under the roof behind him. They're going to see Cole's dead body, but I don't know if they're going to see Cullen. They might see Cole's and just be like, oh, that's it.
Blue 4 is pulling back from the western approach. Mannerheim was playing dead in the BTR, and then got the turret working, is firing up there. Ooh, that's gotta suck.
By Anderson.
Anderson!
And he's getting Hoyt as well.
Oh, did he? So that means Anderson saved. Never mind. Anderson just killed Cullen with that.
And then, ooh, wow.
And then shot Cullen. He wanted the kill for himself. Reaper's now pushing out with Galil and Skelly. Anderson out here trying to look in. Gets a Reaper being a bullet magnet here. Anderson forced to reload.
Skelly almost taking off Reaper's head.
They need to go back in the building.
Grenade goes out.
Yep.
Two of them out in the open. Reaper
there goes Reaper. He got reaped right there. But they need to shut that door and keep holding defensive, because they need to wait for Blue 4 to go send in the reinforcements here.
Cullen and Hoyt woke back up. Quigley's still down.
Oh dear.
Oh, Twicking's gone onto the roof of the bunkers, and now he's being suppressed from Cholt.
Yep.
With a 249. Actually, no, 240. So he's got to be careful walking
Anderson
around
is the guy in charge of FNF, so I expect nothing less. Doing a really good job keeping this place locked down, spearheading for Independent.
He's only got Montgomery and Sholin. Hoyt and Quigley woke back up, and wow, yeah, they take out Cullen finally, which is kind of surprising.
Here's the deal. Independent has the time to regroup with that northern force coming down, but if they keep fighting 1-to-1 here, Blue 4 has a slight numbers advantage from what I see, but Blue 4 is completely mispositioned here. Twig King sniping Dova down.
Yeah, both teams are disorganized, and it's going to come down to
that SA-58 fire.
Reorganize themselves quicker and form a push into the objective. If it's Blue 4 that is able to do it first, then they're going to be able to hold those two doors and wear this thing down. But if Green 4 is able to push in quick enough, and then it's not so sure.
Dingo runs EU, Anderson runs NA. Got it. Thank you, Iceberg.
Given the numbers that they had, like you said. You got some heavy hitters. Montgomery and Anderson, Sholin, Hoyt, Quigley. These are all guys who have been here before. They've been around the block.
Potato's playing dead in a knocked out tree, by the way. I think he's waiting for more Green 4 guys to come around. Might catch Lurch out of position, though. I like that he's rolled on his side there trying to wait. That's cute.
That is cute. I like that a lot.
All right, so Green 4 regrouping. They got a full fire team here. We see some heavy hitters. Scholl and Montgomery are definitely two really good units. They're going to lead with Anderson with the tandem heat warhead. They're probably going to try to open a door and then fire it in. That would be devastating. We also have Drake here with them. And I'm trying to look. Hold up. Anderson just got picked off by Moncio and Rory on the second story. To the west. Nice shooting. But again, Blue 4 with those magnified optics. It's tough.
Yeah, ACOGs, RCOs, like
Drake might open that door. He's trying to pick which one. We just heard AT get fired.
I don't know what that was.
That was AT firing off. It knocked out Mito and Lurch. Potato also pushed up. I have no idea. I don't see any downed AT next to him. It sounded like it was some sort of RPG shot.
Jane has that RPG 42 L mode, but I don't know.
Who knows? So Sholen, he's got a PCAM. He's setting up an explosive charge at the doors. Oh, talk about a warm welcome. 7 minutes remaining. Independent are, again, if they pull back and regroup, they'd be a bit better here. But Blue 4 keeping that numbers advantage, as we're seeing Blue 4 doing slightly better on their trading. Dooley now climbing up there. Pickles might spot him. Montgomery trying to catch Indigo Fox as Indigo Fox coming around on the flank. Drake's gonna push up to him. Instead does a quick reload. Explosive charge is detonated.
No effect. No one
It forced the door open. Drake going down as he tried to pursue Indigo Fox. But at that territory, he also had War Dog overwatch him. I think it was just Indigo Fox shooting there.
Oh, they got the BTR going.
You're right, the BTR is moving again.
Yeah, this might be the push that Green 4 needs, but it's.
But can they get it in the next 6 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. I think they can at least give it a chance, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be very, very close. Because with this northern team now being all but obliterated, Quigley, Montgomery, and Chillin are the last ones that are up. Over to the west,
Fucking
Lurch
Potato.
back up, but Jane and Mito are both down, being hunted by Potato.
Potato doing a good job harassing that force.
Julie just goes down.
Dude, look at Quigley. Oh, Quigley just went down. He was shooting through the open windows, managed to knock Jeff out, get another kill in there. But he was quickly spotted and taken out. But that is a great flanking action he tried to do. If only he had more of his UGLs for that.
Sholen is stealing the Blue 4's idea. He just placed on an explosive charge right on that smoke.
Yep, just saw some suppressing shots in there. I think Galil got him tapped. No, Galil's further inside. They are camping this section.
And rightfully so.
By the way, Lurch is down. Potato looked out the window and shot him. Good on Potato. He's stopped an entire independent force on his own.
Now he's got a BTR look in his direction.
Uh-oh.
Yep, just about.
Again, as long as Blue
run
4
away.
keeps making good trades, of course you'd want them to survive, but
At
Blue
this point,
4,
Blue 4 has
look
such
at
a numbers advantage. They can be a bit more aggressive as Montgomery gets taken down in the
by
back.
Pickles. That he has a marksman rifle too. That was a quick two-tap to the face.
That pop, pop.
Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, no, Green 4. Whoa, you just saw Twig King tap someone inside the building right there. They got to get those doors shut. Twig King, he's stolen an ACOG G36 vehicle. Another explosive charge going out on those doors.
And not doing much, it seems. Az and Galil are still up. Yeah, I think this is
Less
going to
than
be
5 minutes.
The BTR is too afraid to move up. It's shooting the
Potatoes found the RPG 32. He's playing dead in a tree again.
Yep.
Dude, Potato, I mean, that is such a good clutch play. He's going to probably knock that BTR out.
And the BTR has to go around. There's a trench in the way.
Yep.
Oh, it's spraying down. I don't know if it sees him.
It might accidentally run him over. Potato just has to literally turn. He's going to wait for it to start driving away, and then he's going to get up and shoot it in the ass. I'm calling it now. Beautiful use of that tree by Potato. Again, another really good small play. He's got to be careful, though, because Coda, Sideways, and Neptune and Krillinger are coming around. He might crawl out and end up seeing him. Yep, that's what happens.
But he's still up.
Potato managing to knock one of them out at least. Kill one of them. The fucking 240 gunner. That's the guy, they took Green Shay's gun.
I think at this point, Blue 4 has it in the bag. They were
3
the ones
minutes.
able to reorganize and push back into this building. They have a dozen dudes just inside the terminal itself, and another team or so outside watching the perimeter, watching where those shots came from. And I think that's going to be it.
All right, Sholen, show me something amazing.
Gillinger executes Potato, or tries to. Looking for the head. Finally
He found the
some
head.
Good for him. It's always good to find some head.
Sholin throwing a grenade in there to make sure that that position's not being camped anymore. That's just gonna tip off the defenders here. Independent needs to make a play, but at this range, I don't think they're gonna do it because Blue 4 has pushed out defensive lines where the remaining independent forces are gonna move in. I mean, if Twig Queen were to get on this roof and look into the building, he might be able to catch a few more Blue 4 guys out of position, but Blue 4 is doing a really good job laying low in that area. Azariah still holding that door, but no one else is looking at that door, so if Sholin wins that fight and comes around, he could... Go ahead.
Pickles is doing some kind of play. Well, okay, well, never mind.
Pickles is dead. He is the amount of 7.62 he is tanking to that chest. Dude, the amount of bullets. He's dead.
Not dead yet.
There's the headshot, but holy fuck, dude. Those
About
vests.
50 rounds of
Those
7.62,
fucking
I know.
vests, man. Holy crap.
Dude,
That's the
look at
FNF
the blood on the
retextures
ground.
for
Look
you
at
there.
the fucking blood. Oh my fucking
Azariah
God.
skirmishing with
Fucking
Sholin.
dead. Oh my God,
Sholin pulling
man,
out now.
fucking dead.
Twig King going up with them, though. 1 minute remaining. Riot trying to flank around, catching Twig King out of position. Knocks Twig King to his legs. Twig King returning fire. Twig is crippled now. I don't see it. I don't see Independent getting this. They
Less
can
than a
start
minute.
suppressing through that door with this 14.5 millimeter. That 14.5 will pen too.
Oh,
You have
dude,
Flying
he's a
Finn.
grenade.
Look at fucking Flying Finn right now. He's in a tree. The
Oh,
fucker
is
is
he-
in a fucking tree.
Where? Oh my God.
He loves his trees, man. Now he's literally firing at the fucking...
When the tree
He's
starts
shooting out the optic of the fucking BTR. He actually cracked it. That is incredible. And oh, he's getting a haircut though. He's still alive.
The tree protects.
The tree, dude, literally, he's just wiggling his character left and right to avoid headshots. And there's the time limit. Twig King
No, there
taking
might
a
go
shit ton of
overtime
bullets.
because we
There's
have to
no
be here.
overtime. No, that is a Blue 4 win. They're gonna let the last breach happen, but no.
Grenades going out. Skelly's down. Now
Yep.
he's bandaging himself in the corner. I want to see how this plays out.
You know, actually, they might do overtime just for the sake of it being round 3, but App
Ooh,
getting his
AC
face
goes down
tacked.
Sideways. Grenades going in all around. This is a good effort from Green 4 to breach in, but
Yep.
that was a bad nade.
Sideways down from a bad nade, down to Neptune Krillinger. They're pulling away, though. Wonder if-
Sholin's pulling up to the main door. Finn sees him. Charge
Big
goes up,
explosive
Marilyn
trap.
Bart and Cosmonaut takes down 2 buildings.
Wow.
And is the nail in the coffin for Green 4, I think.
Don't say that. There's still four Green 4 guys. It's about a little over 2-1 for Blue 4.
Scully woke back up for a second, but then got dumped again.
Krillinger trading off, utilizing the smoke, pushing in. And
Oh
Krillinger
my
doesn't exist
God.
anymore.
Oh, that crossfire.
Phoenix now trying to flank around on the rear. He might catch Sideways and Neptune out of position. Dooley is also woken back up. Neptune Sideways re-breaching that building. Waiting for the smoke to
there's
clear.
The room that Neptune and Sideways are in, there's a charge in there, and it looks to be set.
Yes it is.
That they've been putting them on timers from what I've seen, so that might go boom here soon.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Wolf shutting the main doors.
I think this is-
Neptune losing the 1v1. He's only down. He's not unconscious. Phoenix Overlord going to do a wide flank here. Could potentially catch Sideways out of position as Sideways is now
Finn-
trying to re-breach.
Finn gets
Sideways pulling out, only to be shot in the back of the head by Phoenix.
yeah. I think that's about it. Sholin's the last one.
Bart's woken up. He's double tapping Cosmonaut. Sholin, last man standing for Independent. And Phoenix is going to get the double tap on Sideways and Neptune if he's paying attention. And Sholin's just going to camp that spot with the PKM. Maybe trying to bandage. Dooley woke back up. I see his dead body over there. And there's Phoenix now doing the double tap.
And Finn's just watching this front gate where Sholin's at. He might be out of medical.
Phoenix on
so
6
bleeding.
kills. Hot damn. Sholin now going back to that other flank. I will say, no, the NA branch today was spectacular. Like, this has been one of the better ones I have seen. Usually you see them, they're a little bit boring, they're a little mundane. This one, it looked like it was going to be mundane, but there were so many interesting, irregular warfare strategies done that you normally don't see in any other round, but hey, it was great to watch.
Oh, yeah. This has been amazing to watch. Between the M113, Green Shade, who I don't even know what the fuck happened to him. I guess he got caught
He got caught out of position and shot while he was trying to engage that northern independent flank.
Oh,
And
and a
Sholin
trade.
trades with Phoenix.
Could wake back up? No, he's taking too
No,
much
look at
damage.
how his legs are literally to shit. All right. Got the double tap. Ravioli, ravioli, wrap it up,
Grenade
ioli,
taking out
ioli.
a fucking, oh,
Did someone just kill himself with a grenade?
someone destroyed a fucking oil cylinder thing. with
Amazing.
it. And yeah, they just need to push in here and kill Sholin.
GG.
I should call it. He would have woken up by now, I think.
Hey, check out, is that Skelly's body?
The one with the AT4 next to it, yeah.
Yeah. He's chilling.
No, he's just vibing.
He just
bro.
has a hand behind his bed. The dude's just vibing on the ground. He's celebrating his victory. He's like, yeah, bro, we already won. That would be a very Skelly thing to do, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, fuck
especially
you,
if he's been
even though
drinking.
I won. He'd be one of those people to sacrifice himself and then
Yep.
gloat in the afterlife.
Damn
about how
right.
fucking hard he styled on you.
Damn right. There's a sir. Oh,
yeah.
I thought they were calling it because I saw people walking in place, but anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna close out my stream.
Yep, it's over here.
Yep. All right, guys. So that is gonna be it for Friday Night Fights. Really good plays today, definitely. Both in EU and NA, there was a little bit of teething issues because we finally started hitting server capacity at 150 people, and I know it's going to continue because, you know, where else can you get this stuff unless you know Russian? So anyway, guys, my name's Liru. I'm not really a Lance Corporal, just the name. But we'll be back in maybe 30 minutes, give or take, for some Phasmophobia, where we'll go cuss at ghosts and try to get their attention and get murdered by them. But otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend, because I'm only going to be streaming Sunday. And otherwise, cheers. Have a good one. Go operate operationally.